Welcome to YOYO Times. With the Rafale jets arriving in the country in the middle of the dispute with China, the Indian Air Force is further boosting the capabilities of the combat aircraft by equipping it with the Hammer missiles from France. The order for the Hammer standoff missiles with the capability to take out any type of targets at the range of around 60 to 70 kilometers is being processed under the emergency powers for acquisition given to the armed forces by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government. The order for the Hammer missiles is being processed and the French authorities have agreed to supply them to us at a short notice for our Rafale combat aircraft, government sources. In the view of urgent requirement for these missiles by the Air Force, the French authorities would be delivering the systems to India from existing stock meant for some other customer, they said. Hammer is a medium-range air-to-ground weapon designed and manufactured for the French Air Force and Navy initially. The Hammers would give the India capability to take out any bunkers or hardened shelters in any type of terrain, including the mountainous locations such as eastern Ladakh, the sources said. An IAF spokesperson refused to confirm or deny the developments related to the new acquisition. The first 5 Rafale fighter aircraft would start arriving in India by July 29th, flown by pilots of 17 Golden Arrows commanding officer. The delivery of the aircraft was earlier supposed to have done by May end, but this was postponed by 2 months in the view of COVID-19 outbreak in India and France. The trainers will have the tail numbers of RB series in the honor of the Air Force Chief RKS Bandhuria, who played a pivot role in finalizing India's largest ever defense deal for 36 Rafale combat aircraft. The aircraft on their way from France to India would be refueled by a French Air Force tanker aircraft in the air around Israel or Greece before they make a stopover in the Middle East. India has signed a deal worth of 60,000 crore with France in September 2016 for 36 Rafales to meet the emergency requirements of India and Air Force. Air Chief Marshal Bandhuria was the Deputy Chief of Air Staff at the time and headed the Indian negotiation team for the deal, which is the biggest ever in monetary terms in India. Armed with the long-range Meteor air-to-air missiles and Scalp, the Rafale jets would give India an edge over both Pakistan and China in terms of airstrike capability. Sources said that air-to-air and the air-to-ground strike capabilities of Rafale cannot be matched by both China and Pakistan, and the aircraft would give India an edge over both the countries.